So what I'm doing now is I got this big piece of I got this big box, I guess. It's not that big though. But and then I got a piece of a board and I cut it. Well, I couldn't cut it because I had to use it with an X-Acto blade and it was too sharp. So I let my dad do it. So once he cut it, we put it in here, slid it in there. And we also cut off these parts that were on it like that. We cut off those because those were too annoying. And so we taped the other. We didn't cut this one off because it adds a little extra weight. So when we put this up here, it won't fall, and it'll go down like that. So I think you should put it somehow like that. And then this will come around.
Their target number, if you will, with two specific voting groups that if it wasn't for the other voting group, we'd say they'd be winning the race and on their way to winning. For Mitt Romney, it's this massive 33-point lead among white men. White men make up some 34 to 36% of the...
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is that we just now finished cutting the boards. So now we're going to glue them on. Oops. We're going to glue them on like this for sturdiness. Like that. So, and then we're gonna duct tape it all the way so it will be waterproof. As you can see, we are duct taping it to make it waterproof. So now I've made it waterproof, as you can see, but there was another problem. The water was going through the tube too fast. So I put a piece of tape, as you can see right here, and there's a little hole in it. The hole is not as big as the tube, so the water will go into through the tube slower. Now I'm going to test it. I'm not done yet, but I will put styrofoam right here as the water goes up, so it'll mark each second as it goes up. And there will be a cork in here, so when the water will already be in there, but when I pull the cork, the water will start coming in there. So I made a circle in here, and then I cut it out. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in there. And so as the water goes in there, the styrofoam will rise up with it, and that'll go. And the styrofoam will go to each marking, and that'll make the 30 seconds. So what we're doing here is that I'm making this. So when it goes in, it will rise, but we're going to have this here to stable it. And as it rises, there's going to be marks on here, and that'll count the seconds. So as you can see, it's big here, and then it gets smaller as it goes down. But that's happening because as the more pressure is on there, the water goes down a little bit quicker than it should be. So as it gets a little smaller in pressure, it goes slower. So
So we're testing it out now. Again.